Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. I almost said The Legend of Zelda Donkey Kong 64. I do need to get back to Twilight Princess soon. This is gonna kinda go, for like, the beginning of this will kinda go hand in hand with Twilight Princess, obviously, because I'm not doing that by now. But yeah, as you can tell here, we have these bonus areas that are basically just to introduce us to the controls and kind of, which is good for me. I need to kind of refamiliarize myself with this game because I haven't played this game in I don't even know how long. Again, that's kind of the catch to this LP. It's just for me to re-experience this game and capture my re-experiencing of it on camera. I don't know, I just felt that'd be pretty cool. It's a game that I'm highly, I don't know, this one sparkles and this one doesn't. Maybe it's the one you have to do next. I don't think it matters. But, that's kind of my goal with this LP, is just kind of get a more genuine reaction from me, you know, re-experiencing a game from my childhood. That's pretty much the idea here. So, you know, so it's definitely something that I'm completely out of practice on, but I do know my way around it pretty well, and I have been watching videos from it from other. Oh my god! Okay, I need to remember how to swim. There we go. Hitting Z and yeah, swimming in this game I remember is awkward. And oh my god, I'm gonna have to try to adjust the whole camera issue too, because I'm used to in Zelda, you know, centering the camera behind my character by hitting the Z button or whatever, and I've already been trying to do that a bunch. You might see me like duck randomly at times because I'm hitting the Z button to center my camera. Okay, so what do we have? We have oranges here, and I believe this is just hold down Z and hit B. There are a lot of moves in this game that require you to hold down Z and hit. Oh no, it's not B. Hold down Z and hit a different button. So you're gonna need to kind of memorize that and keep that in mind, because there are a lot of controls that involve you holding down Z and pressing the button. These are oranges, hold down Z, just press left, not left control stick, right on the control stick. And oranges are useful for taking out larger enemies that you can't take out with your normal attacks. I can show you the normal attacks actually coming up after this. Now I have to go back to Cranky after beating all these training bonus areas. And bonus areas like that, we're gonna have to get used to them for this game because they're all over the place, and they're gonna get more and more challenging as we go. Those were obviously just for tutorial. Let's see, I can show you. Obviously A is jump. I mean, this is a platformer. And you have B for an attack. You can do a running attack like this. You can do, you know, your motionless attack. How do I do that? And you can do a long jump. Oh, the 3D Mario games, hold on Z as you're in motion, pressing A, and then if you hold on Z and press A when you're standing, then you can do a backflip. And I think jump and B, you do that. Well, how do you do the roll thing? Like the, hold on, long jump B. I don't remember how you do that. Hold on. Oh yeah, you run and hold Z and B. But I'm trying to do the thing where you do like a really long jump attack in the air. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking of a different character. Okay, how do you center the camera? Okay, R center the camera. Gotcha. What's L? I don't know what L does. Okay, I'm testing this out on my own, so I'm trying to figure this out as I go. This is Cranky Kong, of course, a popular character from the Donkey Kong series, and his role is he gives you upgrades. He gives you many different new abilities, and that is basically what they call the supporting Kong characters do in this game. Like, you know, all of our favorites return, like Cranky Kong right here. You get Funky Kong is in this game, Candy Kong's in this game, and they all pretty much serve the purpose of providing upgrades to your arsenal. I mean, you get a lot of different types of moves and abilities in this game. And what we got right here, yeah, for Cranky, like, they come in the form of, like, potions. But here we got the ground pound. Yeah, he's talking about the banana medals, and we need 15 of those. So we'll have to eventually bring those back to him, and we'll get something special for that. But yeah, the ground pound, again, this is a la Mario 64, jump and hit Z. So yeah, you know, if you were to ask me which I prefer, Donkey Kong Country or this type of style, the 3D Donkey Kong style, I would say the 2D side-scrolling style. However, I guess another reason why I'm outputting this is just for me to give this game a better second chance. It's a game that I liked growing up, but it's not a game that I fell in love with. And I kind of want to give it more of a chance. It was a game that I felt so about growing up, and after just watching a bunch of videos about it, I just got a huge urge to play it, and I really do just want to give it a second chance and see what doing an LP of it would, like how that would affect my feelings about this game. And in case you're wondering, I have never played Banjo-Kazooie. Well, I've played it, like I rented it, but I've never actually like owned it or beaten it, or you know. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Banjo-Kazooie, but if you're familiar enough with this game, then then you'll know that this is very similar to that. It's, you know, it's basically a collectathon game, and it's really not as much platforming. Like, there isn't really much platforming. These are here banana ports. We're gonna be looking out for these all over the place. This area right here is the overworld, and basically this game is separated off into different worlds, and I'll be able to show that once we get there. And yeah, so it's basically, it pretty much is just like Banjo-Kazooie and Mario 64. You have an overworld, and then you have like separate worlds that you can enter and get more collectibles. So yeah, I guess you can also compare it to Mario 64 with the gold stars. Even then, I just feel like this is much different than that, because Mario 64 was more platforming. Well, this is more like mini games and like various different objectives. But anyway, right here is K. Lumsy. He was prisoned by King K. Rool, the antagonist of this game, because he's just too soft. You know, he just doesn't want to crush our island. Apparently, I believe that the story is here is that this guy, K. Lumsy, because he's so big, K. Rool wanted him to crush our island, but, you know, he didn't want to do that because us monkeys are cute, and he's too nice of a guy, so he was imprisoned. And you can see around him, he has 6 locks. And we want to eventually free him, because, you know, he was courteous enough not to crush our island, so you know, we can definitely help him escape as well, and he'll definitely do a lot to help us. He will allow us to access new worlds. That's pretty much the purpose that K. Lumsy serves. So once we say yes to helping K. Lumsy be free, he will jump around all excitedly. And this will cause something to happen in the overworld. This rock over here will break open and reveal our first golden banana. And you had that ooh banana accompanying every time a new one appears. So yes, the gold bananas, in case you haven't figured it out, are the main collectible in this game. They are pretty much this game's equivalent to the puzzle pieces in... Alright, no, not the puzzle pieces. I should say jiggies. I'm sorry. Point taken about me not having any experience in Banjo-Kazooie. But yeah, these are the equivalent to the jiggies in Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, I guess. And also the stars in the Mario games. And there are 201 gold bananas that we need to collect, and of course, as I said, I'm getting all 201 of them. So we have this banana port now, and you just hit Z to teleport, and they correspond to their numbers, so 1 leads to 1, and then etc. So we're gonna have to go around the overworld and find the other ends. There's just 2 ends to each, and you can just find the other end, and you unlock them by walking over them, so we'll be seeing those later. But for now, let's go to this new cave area that was opened up by K. Lumsy, grab our first gold banana, and we can enter the first world. So that's basically how this game as far as progression goes, is that you will be eventually bringing back keys to K. Lumsy. He'll get excited and make the entire world shake, and he'll make a new world open up. That's basically how it works. Now, the world's here. We're not actually in the world yet, we're in the world's lobby, and they have these entrances that are guarded by this character. And you need a certain amount of gold bananas to actually enter a new world. So you can't just bring back a key to K. Lumsy and move on to the next world without collecting, any gold bananas. You actually don't need the gold. Well, I don't really know if you don't need the gold bananas to access the key for K. Lumsy, but whatever. But either way, we're doing 100%, so we're gonna need all of the gold bananas. So this guy, of course, just needs one. I mean, there's really no other way we could get more than one. So he's gonna open up. Very quickly before I go in there, I'm gonna show off another side to Kong character, a supporting Kong character, Wrinkly Kong. Only she's in a form of a ghost here. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, like, I passed away since DKC3. I think it's cool how they actually reference DKC3. I never actually noticed that in the text. But yeah, apparently she's dead. I don't know what exactly happened to her, but I'm trying to think of what she does. I think she just gives us tips and stuff like that. So I don't use Wrinkly all that much, but I thought I might as well show her. And I didn't really gather anything from that, but yeah, there we go. There's Wrinkly. Oh wow, beaver. Our health, in case you haven't really noticed yet, is measured by these watermelons, and the watermelon has 4 different 4 pieces to it, so you can take 4 hits. However, eventually you'll be gaining more melons. You can gain up to 3. Oh, yeah, there's a cutscene every time you enter a new world. I don't think they have voice acting for this, do they? No, they don't. Yes, I find it interesting how they don't have voice acting for the others. Like, they only have voice acting for the opening cutscene of the game, but they don't have it, which is fine. I wasn't that big of a fan of voice acting anyway. And welcome to Jungle Japes, the first world in the game. And Squawks. Squawks is basically just like a tutorial character who every now and then will stop by and introduce you to new concepts. So, yeah. And 75 or more bananas will create a banana. Okay, so first of all, there's banana port 1 there. So, yeah, he's talking about you need 75 or more bananas to complete a banana medal, which is, of course, I'm going for all of them. Can I center my camera? And then up here you can see bananas floating in the air. So yes, I do have standard bananas that kind of, are this game's equivalent to coins in Mario, only they are necessary for getting through these worlds. You need to collect a certain amount of them to access the boss. That's basically all I'm going to say about that for right now. I'll get into that a little bit more. Oh, what the hell? I didn't mean to miss that jump, damn it. Yeah, I know I suck, Squawks. I know. I can't I guess there is a little bit of platforming here. So yeah, he's going to show us the vines as if we didn't know they were there. I just attempted to do that. Let's try that again. I will be doing a lot of editing in this LP, so don't worry. I mean, there will be a lot of fail, but there's also going to be a lot of editing too. I'm not going to make you watch me do fail over and over, like from beginning to end. I will be doing some cutting whenever it just gets ridiculous. I want this to go smoothly as far as time goes. I don't want to spend an entire video trying to get 1 gold banana. But I also want want it to feel more authentic as far as my failures go, and I'm not gonna cut out any failures, but I'm not gonna but I am gonna cut out the process of getting to whatever I'm trying to do, if I'm making sense. Get close here, we can't really do anything about it. There's these weird looking peanut symbols on the walls here, so keep those in mind. And the beavers, I think they do call them by the Donkey Kong Country name, and Naughties, so I'm gonna call them, I know, I'm probably just gonna call them beavers, just like how I call zingers bees. There are zingers in this game, only they're not nearly as threatening as they are in the 2D games. And this is the main area of World 1 of Jungle Japes, I guess as you could call it. And up there in the cage, somebody's asking for help. And it turns out to be Diddy Kong, our partner from the second game, or the second, what the hell am I talking about? The second game, what's the second game? But yeah, the main gimmick to this game is that, in case you haven't really caught on, I don't think they really make it apparent quite yet, is that there are multiple playable characters in this game. That's the big draw of this game, and the thing that I like most about it is that you don't just play as DK, you have 5 different playable characters, and you'll be unlocking them as you go, and you get all 5 of them, like, fairly early in the game. So yeah, I'm gonna go up to Diddy Kong and probably call it an episode once I get up there to get that gold banana. I'm gonna go ahead and climb this fine. Here's Funky Kong here, and there's also this pad, and we'll be able to teleport into K. Rool's Battle Arena, and these will lead to the crowns that I mentioned, and we'll be able to do something with those. I'm gonna do this next time. I'm actually gonna end this video off right here. So next time, let's play Donkey Kong 64. I'm gonna do this Battle Arena, maybe pay a visit to Funky Kong, and then go up and see how we can help free Diddy. So this is Michael217, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.